A pleasant day, everyone. So we are here to present our semestral project, which is a Python-based program for civil engineering, load analysis, and weight limits, titled Silhouette. So we are here to explore its features and functions. But before that, let me introduce my group mates. First, we have Anyayahan Christine Joy P, De Torres Donna Z, De Omampo Hendrix T, Jimenez John Marlo D, and yours truly, Kababaer Ayas and Nicole C. So now let's dive into the next slide. So let's tackle the problem why we develop silhouette. So overloading of construction materials during delivery remains a major challenge, reducing efficiency and compromising safety standards. So that's why we develop silhouette. Next, the purpose of Silhouette. So the Silhouette project is a Python-based tool designed to help engineers, educators, and construction professionals manage track load capacities more effectively. So by standardizing weight calculations, providing clear and analytical outputs, and supporting unit conversions, it ensures accurate load management. Specifically, the program aims to prevent overloading, digitize load calculations, and promote safe, efficient, and sustainable transport.
So in developing the Silhouette, Python-based program for civil engineering load analysis and weight limits, we specifically use the Python programming language for its beginner-friendly, readability, and wide applicability in engineering-related computations. Overall, the program runs in a loop-based menu system and stores data in a global list. Additionally, this program incorporates essential programming concepts, including loops, conditional statements, input validation, and various data structures to process input, store information, and display results. So, the following are the functions utilized in this program. First, we have the print function. The print function is specifically used to guide the user in every step of the program. It is used to display instructions, headings, options, and output results. Second, we have the input function. The input function is used to obtain data from the user. It allows the users to interact with the program. It is used to capture inputs for limit loads, menu selections, and tasks. Next, we have the int function. It is used to capture the integer value from the inputs. Specifically, it is used to capture the selected task, selected wheel type, number of items, selected conversion value, and selected frequently asked questions. We also have the float function alongside with the int function. It is a programming concept used to capture the exact value from the input. This includes of the decimal values and is used in entering value for the weight of each item and value for conversions.
After that is the while true function, which creates a continuous loop that keeps asking the user until a valid response or an exit choice is made. This keeps the program running smoothly without restarting. Next is the user-defined function, which are reusable block of code created to perform specific tasks like calculating loads, converting weights, viewing records, checking differences, and showing frequently asked questions. This improves the readability and prevent code repetition. Following is the try and accept, which is used for error handling. This prevents crashes by catching invalid inputs such as non-numeric values and showing error messages. Next is return, which sends the output of the function back to where it was called, and execution inside the function stops once return runs. Then enumerate. This adds an automatic counter to items during iteration. This is used to number load records without manually keeping track. And the last is that get. This is a dictionary method that safely retrieves a key value. If the key value is missing, it returns a default value to avoid errors.
To start, Silhouette is designed to help users manage, convert, and record weight-related tasks in a simple and interactive way. Let us walk you through how it runs and how each menu option works. When the program starts, you'll immediately see a welcoming banner, and below that is the main menu where you can select any task that you want to do. For now, let us select menu 1, which is Limit a Load. Under Limit a Load, you'll see a list of truck wheel type ranging from 4-wheeler to 22-wheeler trucks. Let's try 4-wheeler. The only thing you have to do here is to put how many items you have, the items' names, and its corresponding weights in kilograms. And there you have it. You have your total weight of all items, your limited load for your specified type of truck, and its excess weight in just a second. As you can see, after our calculation, we loop back to the main menu. If you want to do another limited load, you can just easily select menu 1 again. But what if your weight measurement doesn't match our program's required weight unit, which is kilogram? Well, you don't have to worry because we have a built-in conversion weight measurement here in Silhouette. Let's try it now. Here in menu 2, you can convert different weight measurements to kg and vice versa. Let's try pounds to kilograms. Here, you just have to put your item's weight in pounds. And the program will automatically convert it to kilogram. No manual computation needed. And again, after our calculation, we look back to the main menu. Likewise, to limit a load, you can convert weight measurements as much as you want. Now, let me introduce to you our menu 3, view record of all limit loads. After limiting a load, Silhouette records all your recent entries and calculations. Here in Silhouette, you also don't have to worry about recording it time to time. In just one tap, listed here is the complete information we had earlier in Limit Payload. Now, let us discuss the rest of the features to be presented by Mr. De Omampo.
Thank you, Donna. Let me have my way for menu 4, 5, and 6. Menu 4, 5, and 6 specifically focus on advanced utilities and program control, calculating weight differences for item comparisons, accessing frequently asked questions for guidance, and safely exiting the program. First, let's start with menu number 4, which is calculate weight difference. How does it work? Menu number 4 allows users to compare the weights of two items and determine their difference, including which item is heavier or if they are equal. When selected, the program prompts the user to enter the names and weights of two items, which is in kilograms unit. It then calculates the absolute difference and provides a comparative analysis. Let's try it. Now you can see the weight difference of our two items. Next is menu number 5, which is frequently asked questions. Here in menu number 5, or facts, it provides users with informational support by displaying a submenu of common questions about the program. Users select a question number, and the program responds with a pre-written answer. This helps the users understand features like load limits, track capacities, and program limitations. If an invalid selection is made, a generic error message is shown, guiding users back to valid options. And lastly, the menu number 6, which is the end of the program. Menu number 6 initiates the program's exit process. When selected, the program prompts the user for confirmation to ensure intentional closure. If the user confirms by entering yes, the program displays a farewell message and terminates. If not, it returns to the main menu, allowing continued use. This prevents accidental exits and provides a user-friendly closure. That's all, and thank you. Back to you, Ayesa.
So thank you, Mr. De Omampo. So that's all, everyone. We hope you've learned something from our program, and thank you for watching.